Have you ever noticed how much we love being comfortable? I mean, who doesn't? A cozy couch, your favorite show, a perfectly temperature-controlled room. It's the dream, right? But have you ever stopped to think about what that comfort is actually costing you? I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about something far more valuable: your potential, your growth, and your most exciting life experiences. Think about it. Our brains are hardwired to seek comfort and avoid discomfort. It's a survival instinct. Our ancestors needed it to stay safe from predators and harsh environments. But in our modern world, this instinct has kind of gone into overdrive. Instead of protecting us from saber-toothed tigers, it's now protecting us from things like trying a new hobby, speaking up in a meeting, or starting a conversation with a stranger. It tells us, hey, stay here where it's safe. Don't risk it. Might fail. You might look silly. So we listen. We choose the familiar path, the easy option. We stay in our comfort zone. Let's call this comfort zone the cozy cage. It's a beautiful cage, gold-plated even. It's got all our favorite things, but it's still a cage. And while we're inside, life is happening out there. All the adventure, all the learning, all the personal victories are taking place just beyond the bars. The cost of staying in that cage is missing out on all of it. Let me tell you a quick story. For years, I wanted to learn how to play the guitar. I bought a beautiful acoustic guitar, and it sat in the corner of my room, gathering dust. Why? Because the thought of my fingers hurting, of sounding terrible for months, of not being instantly good at it, that was uncomfortable. My cozy cage was telling me it was much easier to just watch other people play guitar on the internet. But one day, I got so fed up with the what if that I forced myself to pick it up for just 15 minutes. It was awful. My fingers were sore, the chords sounded like a mess, but I did it again the next day. And the next, slowly, painfully, something started to change. A chord sounded right, then a sequence of chords. The discomfort didn't magically disappear, but it was overshadowed by the thrill of progress. I was breaking out of the cage, one clumsy chord at a time. The price of that new skill was a few weeks of sore fingertips and a bruised ego. A tiny price for a lifetime of joy. This applies to everything. Think about your career. Are you in a job that's just fine? It pays the bills. You know what to do. It's comfortable. But you have this nagging feeling that you're meant for more. The thought of looking for a new job, updating your resume, and going to interviews is terrifying. It's a huge leap out of the cozy cage. But what's the cost of staying? 5, 10, 20 years of quiet dissatisfaction, of wondering what you could have achieved. The temporary discomfort of a job search is nothing compared to the long-term costs of unfulfilled potential. It's the same with our relationships and personal lives. Maybe you want to be healthier, but the comfort of your couch and snacks is more appealing than the discomfort of a workout. Maybe you want to meet new people, but the comfort of a quiet night in is easier than the social anxiety of a party. In each case, we trade a moment of discomfort for long-term comfort, but in doing so, we also trade away the possibility of a healthier body, deeper friendships, and a richer life. So how do we start breaking out? The key is not to blow up the cage with dynamite. That's too scary, and you'll likely just retreat right back inside. The secret is to start small. Intentionally choose a little bit of discomfort every single day. It's like a muscle. The more you work it, the stronger it gets. Here's a challenge for you. Tomorrow, do one thing that makes you slightly uncomfortable. Just one. Maybe it's taking a cold shower for 30 seconds. Maybe it's striking up a small conversation with the barista at the coffee shop. Maybe it's finally signing up for that online course you've been eyeing. Or maybe it's just taking a different route to work. The task itself doesn't matter as much as the act of consciously stepping outside your normal routine. When you do this, you start to recalibrate your brain. You teach it that discomfort isn't a threat. In fact, you show it that on the other side of discomfort is often a reward, a new connection, a new skill, a feeling of pride. You start to expand the walls of your cozy cage. What was once scary becomes your new normal, and your capacity for taking on bigger and bigger challenges grows. Remember, every great achievement in human history came from someone who was willing to be uncomfortable. Scientists who challenged established beliefs, explorers who sailed into unknown waters, artists who created something radically new. They all paid the price of comfort for a chance at greatness. Your life is your own great adventure. The most amazing chapters won't be written while you're sitting on the couch. They'll be written when you're challenging yourself, when you're a little bit scared, when you're pushing your own boundaries. The cost of comfort is the life you could be living. So, ask yourself, what is one small price you're willing to pay today for a more extraordinary tomorrow? Start there. The view from outside the cage is so much better, I promise. Thank you so much for watching. If this video resonated with you, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content about living a more intentional life. Let me know in the comments what one uncomfortable thing you're going to do this week. I'd love to hear about it. See you in the next one.